camera. There we go. It's looking a little bit on the fuzzy side. How are we this evening? I'm here because I'm really lucky. I went down my local veg shop today and she's got goose eggs. If you are lucky enough to have had a goose egg, I really love them. I'm not a lover of duck eggs. I find them a little bit strong for me, but whereas some people do prefer duck eggs, I'm going to make an omelette with mine because the colour and everything is just so beautiful that I actually want to make the main part of the meal using the egg. I first had a goose egg when I was in London. I must have been about 17 or 18, many moons ago. And I went into a Chinese restaurant and ordered an omelette with some egg fried rice, and it was with a goose egg, and it was the best omelette I'd ever had. So when I can, I try and do my omelettes with a goose egg. So I'm going to start off. Everyone has their own way of doing an omelette. This is my way. I've done it before on here, but as I said, we're using the goose egg just so you can see how it comes out and how well it looks. I'm going to throw some mushrooms in and get them going. I've had some oil on the hob getting warm. So there we are. Smooth them around, make sure we all get a nice even amount. Pop the lid back on there a minute. So let's get on with these goose egg. Oh, I'm very excited. So giant goose egg. Need a bit more of a heavy knife to crack this one. Yeah, and that's when we just get shell everywhere. There we go. So I'm going to crack this in here. Oh, it's so big. And that is pretty amazing. I'm going to show you guys. It looks so cool. If you are a yolk lover like myself, then you will really, really like a goose egg. So I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now. So bear with me, guys. Look at that. Look at the size of it. It's huge. So, oh, that looks so good. Alright, so we're going to turn that into a lovely omelette. So we better start. Better use my whisk. I'll tell you what, I've got some chips as well, so I'm doing my dinner at the same time. I'm going to put some chips on while my mushrooms are frying away there. Alright. There we go. We don't want too much oil in the pan, it's just enough for the mushrooms to soak up and for them to fry away nicely. So I'll leave them over there. I'm going to give this egg a lovely whisk. But look at it, it is so big. You see it, look at it. It's massive. That is a big old yolk. So, I just think they're fabulous. If you want it as a boiled egg, it takes 8 minutes on the boil for a soft one. And a couple of slices of soldiers. Yeah. See that? Look at all that we've got in that mix. Can you see that, guys? That's looking really good. So, I like to throw everything in apart from cheese. So, to this, to take the whisk out for a minute, I'm going to add a dash of Worcester sauce. There we go. Some pepper. Because you know I like my pepper. A little bit of salt. Give that a whisk. Oh, mushrooms are doing dandy over here. Looking really good. Alright. It's looking good already. This is cooked nice and quick, so it's a nice short live one while I get my tea ready. About half teaspoon of smoked paprika. Not too much, don't want it overpowering it. Find the lid. To that I'm also going to add some of the fresh chilies. Because again, I do like my heat. And on top of that, I've got some chopped up salami. That's going straight in. There we go. We're going to give that another whisk. Alright, make sure all that is mixed in. You want all your seasoning that you put in. You want that you don't want that sticking to the side. You want it mixed in with what you want it to, what you're cooking. You don't want to lose any of that. Now I'm just going to have a look at my mushrooms over here. And then this is going to go straight into the mix. It's looking pretty good. So, as I said guys, they're really easy 10-minute dinner. These mushrooms are looking good. I'm just going to give them a quick flip before I chuck my mixture on. There we go. Yeah, I'm even increasing the size of my pan this evening. Normally I use a nice little 6-inch pan. I'm going to turn this up now. Only up by 1. And I'm going to throw my mixture in. So we've got this on a nice medium heat. We're just going to bring that all around. Make sure that's all, get all those lovely little bits out. So we want everything cooking. And I like to steam my omelette at the same time as it's cooking. Gives it a lovely little fluffy feel. So as that's cooking, I'm just going to roll it round so the base takes. And I'm just going to pop the lid back on it, and we're done, guys. That's it. Nice, easy, quick meal this evening, but using a beautiful goose egg. Honestly, I was so pleased when I went down the shop earlier and she had these. Thank you from Scotland. That's really appreciated. Don't say cute. Well, I hope you're not too cold up there. Sending hugs. But yeah, so I used to get these all the time, and I'm very lucky, obviously, in Somerset. We, if you got the right farmers, they do tend to have a good abundance of them. So you can get hold of them, grab them while you can. They are fabulous, and honestly, you do so much with them. And it just makes a lovely change from having a normal egg. So we've got our omelette cooking lovely here. Turn it up again. Again, we're just going to move it round. Sort of looking a bit like a pizza at the moment, which is great. Like that effect. We've got our trusty chips in the air fryer. I'm going to give everything a little bit of a rinse out and get it in the dishwasher. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to ask everyone, how are we all doing this evening? How's your week looking so far? Are we wishing for the end of the week already? Is it not too bad and you can just cope with it? I gotta be honest, things have started looking up a little bit, so I don't want to get too excited because no, my luck, it will all end. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping everything's going to pan out nicely. And I'm not going to be too distraught or too disheartened if it doesn't go to plan. But we are hoping it's going to go to plan. I'm putting this back. Have another look. Oh, this is looking so good. Just give this a look. So, again, really cheap, easy meal, guys. The cost of an egg. We can even go cheaper on the chips. Yes, I'm using frozen chips today, so I'm being lazy. But I've got to be honest, 20 minutes, I'll turn that up a bit, 20 minutes from potato to chip is amazing. You couldn't ask for anything faster. So, I know, a little bit on my part lazy. I did actually make some the other week, and I was quite surprised at how many I actually got out of it, and that was rather shocking. But you've got to say, the air fryers have changed the way cooking is. It's not about making it easier, it's about making it easier for you to experiment with and to do the things that you enjoy doing, which opens everybody up to be able to cook, and then you're not restricted. I like to eat nice food, and I like to eat nice food when I'm at home, but I also like to eat nice food when I'm out. It does tend to be that when I'm out I'm struggling to get nice food. I'm having to go to certain places while getting let down by the rest. A bit upsetting. So we try and make things as tasty as possible, even though they're simple. Got to stop eating the cheese. We need that for the omelette. This is really starting to take now. But I'm actually I'm going to leave that to cook for a minute, because my chips are going to cook faster than my omelette. I'm actually going to go pop on a coffee. I just want to share with you this wonderful egg. And if you see them, guys, honestly, give them a try. They're worth the money. They really are. But you must remember, this is about 3 eggs in one. So, yeah, I wouldn't advise eating 2 of them. A little bit on the high cholesterol side there, but go ahead and enjoy one. They are great for something different, and if you're finding duck eggs a little bit on the strong side like myself, they're a great option for a different choice. My omelette is taking a bit long because I forgot how big it is. I'm just going to show you very quickly how it's looking at the moment. It's not really doing a lot here, guys. There we go. See? It's not looking a lovely yellow colour though, we must say. That is looking pretty tasty. So I'm just going to go and have a quick coffee. I really appreciate you tuning in this evening. I hope you have a lovely rest of the evening. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner, and yeah, I'll share some pictures with you. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I hope to join me back next time. See you later. Take care. Bye.